Namaste. Hi, I'm Ian Carriger from Gewrew Yoga, and this is 33 Days of Stretch, day 3. So, just getting back to revisiting what we did in the previous video, which was your sitting forward fold, knees to shoulder posture, which was here, right? And if you'd like, you can go a little bit lower, which would lead to different options of your tortoise posture here, or the prep for it. Right. As well as our broken wing pose. So knees wide, either one hand in this position in between the thigh and the rib cage, or both hands. That was the option there. The secondary option was hooking the elbow around the shin and then pulling back, whether you were on a block or off a block. Right. So that's something there that you can progress with, and then eventually we're going to get back to the next postures. Right, so that tortoise posture, put the block aside here, would get you from here now, either on or on the block, on or off the block, sorry, from here, eventually getting you to here, eventually getting you to here on the ground. So just holding that posture again for 2 to 3 minutes each day, even if you can just get one arm and get to here, or the other arm, progress with that, getting a little bit deeper. So that is your tortoise pose, which is going to stretch the inner thigh and as well as the lower back. So next posture from here we're going to get to is your equal angle posture. So whether you're 180 degrees or anywhere less within that range, we're going to get to that position here, flexing the quads, which will then support the inside ligaments of the knee. You're grounding through Muladhara, our root chakra, to keep you lengthened. Again, your drishti is either through the forehead or through the nose. And ensure that when you're flexing through the quads, that the heels even are going to come off the floor, right? So you're still relaxing in a way, but also engaging in other ways. And that's the thing. It's really a posture for a counter posture. So set of muscles are engaged and switched on, while the other muscles stretch on the opposite side. All right, so we're going to get ourselves to come forward, whether you're more upright, right, completely upright, or on the floor. The key with this is I want you to lengthen through the spine forward rather than just rounding through the back, just to compromise you getting a little bit lower, because that'll play a big role in the inner part of your thighs and your knees. So we want to get to here rather than through here. So keep the chest up, even if you're angled to this position here with the feet. There's nothing wrong with that. You're going to get to here, right? And then, if it's possible, again, we're going to go to that half tortoise pose or full tortoise pose, and then forehead on the ground, or to a block even. So that's one of the preps there, but we're going to get back to sitting upright again into this splits position, chest up nice and high. Right, and you have different options for this, whether the arms are going to be forward, whether they're going to be behind your back, whether you're going to have the hands in prayer behind your back, either fingertips pointing up or down, ensuring that again you're holding these postures from at least 2 to 3 minutes, ideally 3. If you want to go a little bit longer, go for it, eyes open or shut, but encouraging the breath to continue, right? So that is the key, regardless of what posture you're in. It's understanding that that breath from 3 seconds to 6 seconds to 9 seconds is going to continue really effortlessly, right? So when you're challenged, the fluctuation of the breath is minimal or minimized. And I want you to be able to just breathe in and breathe out. So what you're actually doing is whatever stress has been accumulated within your body, you're starting to release, right? One breath at a time. So that enabling you to, again, stretch a little bit longer. So each day you might be getting a little bit lower, a little bit further. So that's that posture here, holding up for your wide angle. Now the option is to either stay with, the next option for the next posture is just a side angle posture. You can stay here with both feet. Alternatively, you can take one foot bent, right, and then you're going to grab the ankle with the opposite hand and then reach across and find the big toe of the other hand. So if you need a strap, there is a strap. to find that connection, and then twisting upright. So you're stretching from the left elbow, in this case, to the left hip. Rotating across, right, from here. Or if you're gonna go with a straight hand or straight leg, use your opposite hand to connect to the thigh, and then you're gonna go across again. So there's the option there. Getting the shoulder blades to widen, and then lengthening all the way across to the opposing leg. So we have that. We'll do the opposite side just to bring a little bit of balance. So opposite hand to ankle, above your head. You can take the hand behind the shoulder blade if you like. If you're not able to reach or don't have a strap, you can get to that position here, but eventually you're gonna reach out, find the big toe, and then breathe to spin the chest up. The key with this is just to get yourself to open up through that torso area, right? The upper rib cage. So if you need to initially go from the splits and then turning to get that to open up, holding that for a few minutes, and then switching sides to the opposite, hold that for a couple minutes as well, and then get back into it, whether it's the bent knee or the straight leg where you're coming across to here. Just maintaining that twist. Eventually you're going to get the shoulder to go a little bit lower towards the ground to find that bind. And again, legs are flexed, right? Opening up the chest, shoulder blades back. And a good way to start off your morning is through your Surya Namaskar, right? The sequence of down facing dog, up dog, forward fold, and then get into the lunges or the crescent moon lunge, just to warm up the body. Do that 3 times. I have that in another video on YouTube and Insta on one of the reels. Get that going first. That takes about literally 5 minutes, maybe 6, if that, if shorter, if you want to go a little bit, if you just want to do one sequence through that, and just ensure that the breath remains somewhat even, and then start doing these postures here. All right. So that is day 3. Try to find options for that to get you a little bit more lengthened, a little bit lower, a little bit wider, and ensure that you're hydrating enough prior and after your yoga session. So thank you for joining me today. Again, comment below any questions you have, email, DM, or send me a text. Otherwise, namaste.